Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today, it's a little special episode. I got this carp right in front of me. Look at this. Caught this back in Wisconsin.
Yeah, carp. Look it up.
Around 2 weeks ago. It's been sitting in my freezer, but I think it's time to cook this up. So we're about to head over to the kitchen real quick. Look at that. Now, keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever cooked a whole fish before, processing it. Never done it at all. But from what I've read, we have to first descale this carp. And for this, I'm just going to be using a spoon. I'm not sure how effective this is, but it's all I got right now. This shit's nasty. Look at that. Okay, change of plans. Here's what I got so far, but I think I'm gonna do it in the sink instead. It's more effective. The fucking scales are getting everywhere. It's a fucking mess. Let me adjust the camera for you guys real quick. Oh, I can't go that low. Look at it. Woo. All right, after a few minutes, I finally descaled the fish. Look at both sides. Just clean the sink. And here's the fish. We're about to slice and dice this boy up, get him prepared, and then we're gonna eat him. Starting with the head over here, from what I remember. Oh wait, we gotta cut these fins. Cut these right here, this. Okay, so I couldn't find the scissors, so we're gonna be using this knife to cut the fins of this fish. Ba, 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 ba. Right, let's begin. The top part. Oh man, scissors would be so great. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. Okay, I couldn't find the scissors, so we gotta stick with the knife. I gotta be a little careful because I don't want to cut myself. From down here. Yeah. Oh my god, so much blood. I'm gonna wash this out. Sorry, fishing. I gotta eat, I'm hungry. Honestly, I should take like a fish course anatomy class. That's super niche, but I just feel like it would be interesting. I don't want to learn that. Progress. There you go. Yes, do you see this? Oh, the guts are starting to fall out. Okay, change of plans. We're gonna gut this first. I'm gonna cut the head off. God damn, this is fucking tough. Now, you see this bottom part? Off like this. Now we got this open. Guts, I don't know how to eat this, so I'm just gonna rip this out. This is, oh my god. Dude. Let's clean up the station real quick. Look at this, all opened. The rib cage. They're not all bones. That's why people don't like to eat this fish. Because number one, they say this fish tastes very earthy, muddy. Plus, look how many bones there are. But that's not gonna be a problem for me, just because it's taught at a very young age how to pick the bones while I eat. This part is out. Clean this out one more time. Now with this, I'm thinking about cutting this into a couple sections. Now we just have these two. Now what people like to do is fillet them. I don't know how to fucking fillet. So ideally the plan is I'm gonna cut these into, I think, 3 parts, 3 segments. Unless I can cut this in between, so there's 2 separate fillets. Separate this. Cut this in the middle. Almost there. That's the spine. A lot easier to cut. Let's wash this again. All right, now we got 2 beautiful pieces. Slice down the middle. Make it, look at that. All my work came down to this, and it's not even done yet. Bones. My best attempt. Let's get rid of all the scales. Honestly, not a bad job. That should be a perfect fillet. I'll throw these parts out. Fillet 1, I consider this basically done. Now, fillet 2. Pressure, just enough. Alright, let's cut this into pieces. This could be like the test piece. The bones when I cook. I don't know, it's kind of random, but sometimes I just replay scenes in my head and then I just like speak out what I could have done differently. Do you guys do that? I know I'm crazy. This is the yield of that. All this fish. This one, I'm just gonna try it out how it tastes by itself. But you know when you go swimming and your hand just like shrivel up a little bit, like they prune up. I feel that's what's happening to me just because I've been interacting with so much water recently. Trust me guys, it doesn't look good right now, but once I cook it, it should look a lot better. We're gonna use that, this, and some salt and pepper. I'm gonna put this in. Oh shit! Oh, I just realized that it says water on it. It's dripping. I gotta pat this dry. All right, pat this meat dry. Let's put this on. Wait, shit. I should have put some salt and pepper. Let's bring this on the top. I don't think it's gonna take too long to cook. Just because, look how small that piece of meat is. It's not gonna take a while. I'll put this on high. I feel like it's gotta be brown. Let's put it back. Oh, yeah, that's left. Put it out. Yeah, I'll put it right now. The skin has fat on it, so this is gonna cook quicker for me. That's the test piece. Okay, here's the game plan. We got the fish right here. The game plan is we're gonna use this. Louisiana fish fry. I got this at Walmart during my trip to actually fish, where I caught the carp over there. Usually you would need like egg. This one doesn't require egg. I'm gonna put egg in there just because that's just how it's done. So it just says I just need to put like, it's kind of weird. So I'm gonna put some eggs and then I'm gonna throw this into the mix and then we'll see how it goes. He's over here. I eat through these like it's nothing. Look at that. No more, just literally 4 left. Don't matter. This up. Yeah. Let's into the Louisiana mix over here. Need some salt. Put this in here. Now this should be a lot better. Let's try the first one. The pieces get on, but gently remove it. Nice. I think that's all the wetness on. I'll dump this in here. Nice and coated. And then you want to dip this in here. The eggs yolk will basically make a surface which will stick the fish batter on. And look at that. You get this nice and coated piece of meat right here. We're gonna be eating that. Honestly, we can also use the air fryer, but in this case, I don't think I'm gonna be using it. Okay, we're gonna try another one. I have the fish right here. We're about to throw it on the grill. We're gonna see how that goes. But I also want to test how it's gonna be like on the air fryer. So we're gonna have some on the grill and some on the air fryer. Some with the egg yolk used, some with egg yolk not used. So this is gonna be a little experiment to see which one tastes the best. So on this corner here, I'll put some others. I feel like this is this is what we got. Look at that. They look great. They look golden. They look great. They're ready to cook. Let's turn this bad boy on. Let's do, I feel like 15 would be pretty good. 15 minutes, we let that sit and we will come right back to it. These will go on the frying pan. Fucking hell, I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. This has been taking forever. I don't even know if I'm hungry. I'm low-key just tired at this point. I could go to bed, but we have a task to finish, and I'm not leaving until all this is cooked. Also, we're gonna use a lot of oil in here just because there's a lot of fish. Well, let's go fry this. I think that is good enough. I just don't worry it's gonna burn. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of oil. First nuggets into the pan. Oh, it's not hot enough. Never mind. I feel like it's hot enough now. Okay, let's put this in. Let's zoom in enough. Oh my god. This interesting. Hear this. That is crispy. Okay, that's our one we cooked in here. Alright guys, after 3, I don't even know how many hours this took of scaling, cutting, filleting, seasoning, cooking, fry. We finally have the finished result. I will say it looks interesting, but never judge a book by its cover. Here's how it goes. This piece right here is a little control. I literally just use salt and pepper. Haven't tried that yet. This piece over here is the fried pieces I used. This piece I fried with actually the olive oil. And then this piece is with the air fryer. And this last piece is with the air fryer, but with no egg yolk. Give you guys a closer look. This actually does look really good. Oh, the lighting kind of sucks here. I want to show you guys this, but look at that. Whoa, so crispy. Maybe like back here. Look at that. Oh my God. I can't even lie to you. Now with this close up, it looks a lot better. But I think the fair thing to do first is to try, I need a knife. We're gonna try the control variable, which is literally just oil, salt, and pepper. This is what I have. You can see the bones sticking out. This carp is very heavy in bones. Let's give it a try. Cheers. All right, I'll tell you this much. I understand why people call carp trash fish by itself. This right here did not taste good at all. Had a little earthy, it was mushy. Not a huge fan, honestly. I wouldn't eat this again. Honestly, I don't even want to finish this. Not a huge fan of the control variable. However, things can change if we cook it differently. And over here, we have 2 different ways we cooked it. Now, I fried this piece. And also, I have some ketchup. So we're gonna dip this in the ketchup, kind of treat this like chicken nuggets, but carp nuggets. Cargets. Anyways, let's give this a try. Wow, that is really good. Damn, that's really good. I'm just afraid there's any bones in there. Yeah. So there's bones in here, so it's a little difficult to eat, but this tastes really good. I don't know if the sauce itself, because it's spicy ketchup, jalapeno ketchup. I love the sauce. But flavor-wise, the breading really brings it together. It's well seasoned from the breading. Can't really taste that earthy tone. I think the ketchup really covers it up. I'm giving it a try, and I'm gonna try it again without the ketchup to see how it tastes. Damn, I really like that. If I had to rate this, I'll give this like a 8.3 out of 10. It's pretty good. Now, here comes the real test.
We're trying this without ketchup. It's a really good taste of flavor palette. Cheers. Still tastes really good. I think the seasoning really comes up the earthy and mushy taste, because the thing about carb is really mushy, but when you coat it, it makes it crunchy. So you have this like crunchy and mushy combination, which actually makes it like these bones actually, which actually makes it decently tasting pretty well. So overall, 8.3 out of 10. I think that's a solid rating. Now we're getting on to the air fried version. Look at that, air fried. We're gonna see how this tastes compared to the it's pan fried with no crumbing and pan fried with crumbing. Cheers. Straight out of the bat, this is missing the crunch factor. It's not as crunchy. Let me try it over here. As for taste, I can literally still taste the fishiness of the carb, the earth taste. Honestly, not a huge fan. It's definitely better than the first one, but I would give this a 6 out of 10. So. Now we gotta try this with the ketchup sauce. Now let's see how this tastes. Okay, with the ketchup sauce, it covers the fishy taste, the fishy, earthy, mushy. Covers all that, so it tastes a lot better. Like, I could actually eat all this. I mean, it's like still 6 out of 10. That's my rating. Now the final piece, this one is without the egg yolk crumbing. Now let's break this apart. It's kind of hard. Oh, kind of broke it apart. Now we're gonna give it a try. I feel like without the egg yolk, it's not as rich. It doesn't have as much of a rich flavor. But as for the palate, it's it tastes a lot more natural. I can't describe it. It's like not covering the taste too much. I mean, yeah, you can taste the fish a lot easily. It's a lot more natural. It's different. I don't think I can rate this higher or lower than the regular air fried one. I think they're relatively the same, but if I had to choose, I'd definitely choose the one with the egg yolk. Now let's dip it in the ketchup, see how it tastes. Like same as the rest of the ones. The ketchup really overpowers the flavor palette. All I taste is pretty much the ketchup and the texture, which is the crunchiness from the breading. But yeah, maybe like a 5.5. So yeah, that's all the taste I did, all the stuff I cooked. If I had to rank all this, it would be the first one would be like honestly 3. Honestly, yeah, like a 3 or a 2. The first one, this one I tried, 3 out of 2. This is like an 8. This is like a 6. Overall carb, I would say by itself, I wouldn't recommend trying it. But if you know how to season food, if you know how to cook food properly, carp is a great, fantastic food source, which also helps the environment. Because if you didn't know, carp is actually invasive from where I am in Chicago. So I will say this: if you're a great cook, eat more carp because you're saving the environment, and it also tastes decently well. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later.